in a business enterprise with transferable shares of stock, much like a corporation, except that stockholders are liable for the debts of the business. Many more banks were launched in the late 18th century in Bengal, but all of them collapsed because of excessive speculation and trading by their founders. Bank of Hindustan survived 3 panic runs until it eventually went under in 1832, along with Alexander and Company. The General Bank of Bengal and Bahar, which came into existence in 1773 after a proposal by Governor-General Warren Hastings, was successful and profitable, but did not live beyond 1775. In 1806, Bank of Calcutta, one of the forebearers of today's State Bank of India, SBI, was established by a government charter. It was risk-averse and wouldn't lend for more than 3 months, and hence local businessmen, both British and Indian, continued to launch private banks. An RBI study called Evolution of Banking in India attributed the mushrooming of banks in eastern India to the fact that trade was concentrated in Kolkata after the growth of East India Company's trading and administration. With this grew the requirement for modern banking services, uniform currency to finance foreign trade, and remittances by British Army personnel and civil servants. Many banks failed, and the most talked about failure was that of Union Bank Limited 1829 to 1848, set up by Prince Dwarkanath Tagore, poet Rabindranath Tagore's grandfather, and few others, in partnership with British companies. When it collapsed, D. Sarkar's son, Asutosh, popularly known as Thatu Babu, and Pramatanath Latu Babu, picked up the tab for its bankruptcy. Their father remained a Bania, but they had become shareholders of Union Bank. Tagore's interest spanned coal, tea, jute, sugar refining, newspapers, and shipping. He was the first Indian to become the director of a bank. A reason to celebrate. After more than a century, the people of Bengal, known for their culture, intellectual acumen, and aversion for business, had found a reason to celebrate: Ghosh and Bandhan Bank. In the week following the inauguration, Ghosh would drop in at the bank's headquarters late evenings before visiting Pecan Building on X 1/9 EPGP Block, Sector 5, Salt Lake City, which housed the Central Processing Unit, or CPU, the back office of Bandhan Bank. He would begin his branch visits every day at 8 a.m. The only person who knew his whereabouts was Shyam Sundar Kamath, known better as Shyamlal, his driver of 13 years, who ferried him all day in his Toyota Fortuner. In a white full-sleeved shirt and black trousers, Ghosh looked relaxed. The day before, a Sunday, he had made surprise visits at 4 branches in Kolkata. 2 of them were open all through the week. The employees of the other 2 branches, which were supposed to be closed on Sunday, were also seen hanging around, wearing Bandhan t-shirts and looking for customers. That made him happy. In the first week, the bank had received about 5,50,000 applications for account openings, but not every account could be opened in such a short time. Ghosh was slightly annoyed with the rate of rejection, as not all the forms were complete with every detail. That made him visit the CPU repeatedly to see whether the scanning machines were working properly and get to the root of the problem. Out of curiosity, he was also a regular visitor at the check truncation center at the back office. At the meeting, Ghosh read out the balance sheet of the bank as on 29th August 2015. Deposit collection was Rs 265 crore and 97% of this was retail deposits. Bandhan Bank's loan book was Rs 10,151 crore. In the first week, loan repayment collection was to the tune of Rs 415 crore and fresh disbursements was Rs 60 crore. The loan portfolio is the legacy of the microfinance company that existed till 22nd August 2015, but the deposits were fresh. In India, the banking regulator does not allow a microfinance company to collect deposits. Of the 250 ATMs the bank planned to open,